Transport of carbon dioxide in the blood. As we all know that oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange in our body occurs in the alveoli of the lungs and the capillaries of the alveoli. Vein brings all the blood containing carbon dioxide to the lungs to throw the carbon dioxide out of the body. Now only 7% of carbon dioxide is carried as a dissolved form in plasma. 10% of carbon dioxide is carried by RBCs in its bound form, called as Carbaminohemoglobin. The remaining 82 to 83% of carbon dioxide is carried by RBCs in its diffused form. The carbaminohemoglobin molecule is where RBCs and the carbon dioxide binds to each other, but carbon dioxide does not enter into the RBCs. Thus, when this molecule reaches the lungs, the carbon dioxide automatically separates from the RBCs and is thrown out in exhaled air. But as I said, it's just a small portion of the whole carbon dioxide present in the body. Now let's talk about the majority of carbon dioxide. So as discussed earlier, majority of carbon dioxide is carried in its diffused form. So carbon dioxide enters the RBCs, where an enzyme called as carbonic anhydrase converts the carbon dioxide into carbonic acid by combining it with water. So CO2 under the influence of carbonic anhydrase becomes H2CO3, that is carbonic acid. This carbonic acid is very unstable and dissociates rapidly to form a bicarbonate and a hydrogen ion. So here H2CO3 dissociates to form HCO3- and H+. These are ions and they are going to be very helpful in the buffer system of our body. Now the bicarbonate ion is very soluble molecule in blood plasma and thus it moves out of the RBCs. While moving out, it pushes chloride ion into the RBCs, a process called as chloride shift. The ratio of HCO3- and Cl- is 1:1 ratio. That is, one bicarbonate is exchanged for one chloride ion. Now the H+ ion that is formed binds to the hemoglobin molecule where it acts to reduce the oxygen binding affinity to hemoglobin. This blood then reaches the lungs. Since oxygen concentration increases in the lungs, the bicarbonate again enters the RBCs and sends out a chloride ion in exchange. The H+ ion also separates and binds back to the bicarbonate ion. The whole process is reversed back in the lungs, and the final product of this conversion, that is carbon dioxide, is thrown out of the body through exhalation. Now two effects of phenomenon can be seen in this whole process. First, the Haldane effect, which states that the ability of hemoglobin to carry carbon dioxide in deoxygenated state is increased, while it decreases in oxygenated state, causing release of carbon dioxide out of the body. The second effect is the Bohr effect. It states that hemoglobin's affinity for oxygen decreases whenever there is increase in partial pressure of carbon dioxide or decrease in pH. This helps in allowing oxygen bound to hemoglobin to be dissociated and enter in areas where carbon dioxide concentration is more. This is how tissues that are hypoxic are oxygenated. Finally, let's discuss the overall importance of this process. This conversion of carbon dioxide to bicarbonate helps maintain the carbon dioxide levels under check. Also, this whole process forms a part of our buffer system, which ensures a stable pH of our tissues. The whole process also helps maintain equilibrium in oxygenated and deoxygenated areas without any extra efforts from our side. So this is all in the transportation of carbon dioxide in blood. Hope you understood the lecture and this very important phenomenon. Until the next video, see you soon.